Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'll do something a little bit funner just to take people's mind off things a little bit. So I did do a Q&A on Instagram if you wanted to ask me any questions, so I can do a little video for you guys. So I do have a few questions here. The first question is, what is your favorite dish? I find this question so hard because I love so many dishes. I would definitely say that I love my Greek, my kind of Mediterranean food. So I'm gonna have to go with something quite basic like a chicken wrap, chicken with rice. For a fitness person, that's just so, I feel like that's really cliche to say, but it's actually one of my favorite dishes. How are you maintaining focus on training during lockdown? I must say, it has been really hard maintaining any sort of motivation for anything at the moment. I live in a flat, so I don't really get to go outside a lot, which is just, it's actually quite tough, to be honest. It's really tough, so I do envy anybody who has a garden. Just to go outside and get some fresh air and things like that just be so amazing right now, but I just make it work. You know, whatever situation you're in, you just got to find a way to make it work. I do stay motivated by trying out different exercises and trying to change up my exercise routine just to keep things that little bit more interesting. So at the gym, if I was feeling quite unmotivated, then I do sometimes like to change up my environment at the gym. So I'd go to a different gym, and sometimes that can really help, but at the moment obviously nobody can really do that. So if you have a garden, sometimes work out in your garden, sometimes work in your house, maybe change different rooms, that may help. If you are in a flat like me, then I would definitely recommend trying to try out different exercises. It's a time to try out new things, so when you do go back to the gym, you've got more of an idea of what exercises you really enjoy, so kind of use it as an opportunity to try out new things. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? So this is definitely kind of related to the food that I love. I love Mediterranean food, so I would have to go somewhere that has Mediterranean food. And my favourite holiday so far has actually been Cyprus. If I had to live anywhere apart from where I live in England, it would definitely be Cyprus. So the fourth question is, what's your current fitness goal? It's a bit hard to make goals at the moment, but my aim at the moment is to maintain muscle mass while we are in lockdown. Space and equipment's just really limited, so it's quite difficult to have one of my normal goals. It's just maintain as much muscle as I possibly can. Do you believe in love at first sight? I think so many people will have different opinions about this question. I do believe in love, but at first sight, I don't think that is... I don't know, I don't really know how to put it. I think it would be quite hard to fall in love with someone if you don't even know them yet. I think you can fall in love with how someone may look because you don't actually know who they are as a person. With my boyfriend, going off my feeling with him, I was just drawn to him for some reason. I didn't know him then, so I knew it definitely wasn't for his personality, but I think it was just the way he was in a way, acting around other people, and when I saw that, and I don't know, it was just such a weird feeling. It's kind of hard to describe, but you just have this feeling, but I don't think it's love at first sight. You don't really go into the first day of a relationship and say, I love you or something, but yeah, I'm sure everyone has different opinions about it, but I don't think you can fall in love with someone just by looking at them, no. What's your dream holiday? I'm sure a lot of people would say something like the Maldives or something, but mine's actually to go to Costa Rica. I love animals and I love wildlife and adventure. I'm probably a bit different to a lot of people that I know, but when I go on holiday, I really don't like sunbathing. It's probably because my skin just hates the sun, but when I go on holiday, I like to go and see the place, you know, rather than maybe spend the day at a beach or something. And whatever makes you happy is completely up to you guys. Like, whatever you want to do, it's your holiday. You know, everyone loves different things, but for me, I love to go out and see things. I love to go on adventures, and so Costa Rica and seeing all that amazing wildlife. I'm also South African, and I haven't been to South Africa in such a long time, mainly because my family had actually moved, a lot of my family to be honest, had moved to England. So I'd also love to go, I'm picking 2 holidays here, I can't choose. I would also love to go to South Africa and go to the wildlife safari park. I just think that would be an incredible experience. What is your favourite body part to train? I can never make up my mind, to be honest. One week it may be one body part, next week it may be something else. I think it just depends on how I'm enjoying things. If I found a new exercise that I really love to train shoulders, then shoulders would be my favourite body part to train at that point. But I always have a thing for legs. At home, because it is really hard to train legs, sometimes I really don't look forward to doing it because I just find it so difficult to train legs in such a small space that I have, and especially being in quite a cramped little place. I'm actually really loving shoulders at the moment, so I'm gonna have to go shoulders. Can you curl your tongue? Yes, I think so. When did you get into fitness? To be honest, at school, I didn't really enjoy fitness that much. I was kind of a teenager that did everything to avoid sports. But I was actually a part of the show jumping team. I loved horses, and I also did a bit of swimming as well. But yeah, I'd say about 13 to 14. I would have been around 16, 17 when I first joined the gym. And for the probably first year or two, I just didn't have a clue what I was doing. So I did hire a PT who showed me kind of the basic moves and things like that, how to train properly, warm up and cool down and things, which was really useful. But yeah, it's only been a few years since I've really been taking it seriously, and I've been taking care of my nutrition and making sure I hit my protein, you know, all the things like that. So yeah, I probably started when I was about 13 to 14, my fitness journey. And for the last question, do you want kids? If so, how many? I go through all sorts of different stages of kids. I'm in such two minds about it. I just don't know how I would deal with having kids. I think it just depends on where your life goes. When I've actually lived a bit of my life, then I would feel ready for kids. I think one for me would be 2 less. I don't really want a lonely baby. I do want it to have a bit of company, so I'll probably say 2. So those are the questions that you guys asked me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe, and I will see you soon.